Hi there. Look, welcome to Ugly City, where you have an ugly roll and ugly plays to make. You probably rolled a 6-5 on the last roll and hit off the ace and hit off the 6, and you find yourself in this position, and it's really ugly. How do you play a 6-1? There's only 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 moves, but only a couple that seem logical to me. One is to pick and pass, hit him off the 2-point, make the ace point. Another one is to bring a 6 down and split. Another one is to bring a 6 out and make your bar point. Those are the only 3 logical plays. What's your play? Well, the ugly, ugly play of the 3, the least pretty play, the play that is far from playing a nice, perfect priming game, is to hit and make the ace point, and it's the right play by quite a bit. Now, why is it the right play? Well, first of all, once you have hit loose on the ace point, this checker is a terrible liability, and as much as you hate to cover it, it's better being covered than open. You can still win a race, you can still have a pretty good hitting game. Believe it or not, one of the factors that you do this is that there are 4 numbers where white doesn't come in. Double 6, double 1, and 1 6, and you gain tremendously if that happens. You have a huge game if he dances. You attack the second checker, maybe you get lucky and hit this checker with an 8, maybe you just make another point, but you have a huge edge in the game when he does dance, and that is a consideration. But it's also consideration that he may roll either a 1 or a 6 and not have very much flexibility when he comes in, which means there's not that much he can do with his next roll. Conversely, if you make your bar point, if you don't hit, look at all the good rolls your opponent has. 6-2, 2-1 make this point. Double 3 makes this point. 4-3, 4-1, 3-1, double 3, double 1, double 4 all make this point. Any 2 makes this point. All kinds of numbers make the 3-point. Your opponent, because he has the spare here and these split, there's just so many wonderful things he can do on his next roll that you prevent by hitting. So as much as you hate to make the ace point early in the game, and this is something that would have been laughed at in the 1970s and 80s by all the top players, we can see that they've stopped laughing, and we've started correcting our thinking about this thanks to Extreme Gammon. Extreme Gammon knows that if you play this game out 3,600 times or more, which it does here, that you're simply going to win more games and gammons by hitting and covering because of all the benefits. One way to test the benefits, David Rockwell showed me this one. One way to make sure that the thinking is right and that the reasons I gave you are right is take away this builder. Take away some of the flexibility and see if that changes the play. Now, there aren't that many great things your opponent can do on the next roll, and now, take a look. It would be wrong to pick and pass and hit. You would make your bar point. So this is a proof of David's theory. It's going a little slow here. Sorry about that. I hit plus plus. Let me hit plus, because that's good enough for this position to get the answer. There you go. You can see it swings the play. So testing the theory, changing the position is often a good way to understand the play. So if you are forced to hit early in the game, and generally you don't want to, but with a 6-5, you probably split, you rolled a 6-5, you're supposed to hit here and here. Another time you hit twice is if you split and you roll a 4-1. It's about the only things you can do. Those are about the only times other than doubles that you do hit twice on the second roll. But when that happens and you find yourself on the ace point, don't be so hesitant to cover it. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful to you. And for those of you who have been playing as long as I have, you've got to force yourself to start making that ace point. And then, by the way, the game that you play after you've made the ace point, let's put the position back. I'm sorry. Once you've made the ace point, you really need to keep hitting. It's a hitting game or a racing game. You can totally forget about playing a priming game. So don't play pure or pretty backgammon. Just go for the throat. Blitz, hit, leave shots, play for a contact game. And the first time he dances on a 2 or 3 point board, bingo, you've probably got a cube. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.